Hello everyone, hi YouTube, back again with my next vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about my Silverchair obsession. Basically, it started about maybe closer to 1.5 years ago, but like I found out about them like 2 years ago. So like 2 summers ago, I just found out about them. The music video I found out was Israel's Son, and I was really into that because it was like really grunge, I guess. I don't know. I was in one of my grunge phases at the time, and slowly but surely I've accepted each album after their initial debut album, Frog Stomp, because that was the only one I liked in the beginning, but I like all of them now a lot. So alright, I'm going to go through their 5 albums that they released. Frog Stomp, their debut album in 1995, sold over 2 million copies worldwide. Did actually really good when it first came out, especially in the United States. I was the most played, one of the most played songs in US modern rock radio was the single Tomorrow. So that was pretty good. They also toured with Red Hot Chili Peppers in 1996. 1997 Freak Show, a lot darker themes and more angry than the previous Frog Stomp, which was all about teen angst. Third album, Neon Ballroom, is a lot more experimentation on this one. They a lot of people say they finally found their own sound instead of just replicating grunge in the earlier albums, but I thought from the beginning they were on their own thing, but so it's a lot more orchestration, a lot more depth in it. Phone ringing. And it was released in 1999, and it did pretty well on the charts too. I actually think it did better than Freak Show because they toured a lot more for it, extensive touring, and yeah, there was a bunch of good singles off there. Then after, around that time, a little around the Freak Show tour, Daniel suffering through depression and anorexia, and Anna's song Open Fire from Neon Ballroom is actually about that struggle with anorexia, so I'm glad he's way over that now. In 2001, they played at Rock in Rio, which was 250,000 people in Brazil. I think it was one of their best shows ever. Really, really heavy performances of pretty much any song, except the softer ones, obviously, because they're soft. But 2002, 4th album, Diorama. A lot more orchestration on here, and not like any of the previous albums. They really outdid themselves this time. I consider it's my favorite album. I consider it their masterpiece because it's just amazing. If you never listen to Diorama by Silverchair, you should. It's just awesome. 5th album released in 2007, Young Modern. It's a little less orchestration, but it's more like pop rocky. But it's still really fun, and to be all happy to and stuff. Alright, I want to go through all the memorabilia, or whatever you want to call it, of Silverchair that I have. I don't have any of the actual physical copies of the albums, but I have every single song, including as many B-sides and even live performances, of 4 different concerts on my iPod. So all the Silverchair songs easily add up to probably over 300 songs. It's pretty insane. And I listen to Silverchair at least once a day. I mean, I gotta get my daily dose. It's like a drug, and I'm addicted. I have 2 posters in my room, which I will probably show you in a bit. I just wasn't in my room at the moment. One's from the Neon Ballroom era from 1999, and then the other's a Diorama shot from 2002. I have this the Freak box. It's a from their second album. It's just a box set of limited edition box set only from Australia, released in 1997, of the singles off this album. Plus, it also comes with interview disc. So we got the single Freak, which has the songs Freak, New Race, Punk Song Number 2. New Race is actually I think a cover of another song. We have Abuse Me. Singles are tracks off this single: Abuse Me, Undecided. I think that's a Master Apprentice's cover. And 3 is Freak, remix for Arts Rejects. That was remixed by Paul Mack. Symmetry. This single has the track Symmetry, Slab, Nickel Noise mix. Slab is like a combination of 3 of the heaviest songs off Freak Show. It's Slave, No Association, and Learn to Hate. It's a pretty long song, but it's a mixture of the 3, and it's really cool. Symmetry Acoustic, and there's a Freak Show interactive CD-ROM in here, which I couldn't get to work because it only works with really, really old computers. I'm talking around like 1997. And next single we have The Door. Tracks off this: The Door, Surfing Bird, that's a cover, and 3 live performances of Roses, Minor Threat, which is also a cover, and Madman. And this is the interview disc, which has interviews with Daniel, Ben, Chris separately, and then them together, and then it has Daniel and Ben like alternating between talking about the songs off the album. Alright, here is the Neon Ballroom graveyard shot. Looks cool as hell. 1999. And right up here we have the diorama promo shot. Hate that phone. Yeah, so these 2 posters, this one cost me $40 after shipping and handling, which was insane. But I think it came straight from Australia, and this one was only like $8. So yeah, those are the posters. I also bought in addition to this box set of the singles off the second album, I also purchased it has yet to get here though, the diorama box set, which is the singles from the box set except Across the Night, because Across the Night was released in I think early 2003. So it was released, the single was released after the diorama box was created, which I think is kind of lame because now I have to buy that single separately if I want to complete the diorama singles collection. But yeah, the box set was I got for like $50, not counting shipping and handling, from Australia. It was, but it's new. It's in the wrapping set, which is pretty cool. It comes with the singles. After All These Years, Without You, The Greatest View, and what was the other one? This is really bothering me. Love Your Life. Oh my god, I can't. For being a special Silverchair, I can't believe I forgot that. And then, you know, each comes with a bunch of like other things like interviews and other B-sides and stuff like that. This cost me $20, but this was obviously used, you can see. The discs are in perfect condition, it's just the box is in like bad condition. But then I have a new condition coming in the mail for $50, the diorama box set, which is pretty cool, so I can collect those. Alright, now I'm going to go through the shirts I have. I purposely made it so I got a shirt off of like each album era, so I have 5 shirts, each corresponding to one of their albums. So for Frog Stomp I have the Silverchair Frog Stomp font Silverchair, it's just like a dark gray, pretty cool. Next I have a Silverchair Freak Show. It's from it's art from the Freak single, Freak Show era shirt. Right here it has the dates of different cities. You can see that. And third shirt's this one's kind of small on me, but I couldn't find one. Well, I could probably find one now, but Neon Ballroom. It's just got the art on it. Fourth one, I actually couldn't find a diorama era shirt. It's kind of made me upset, so I actually customized my own. I'm wearing it right now. It says, I made it kind of weird looking. I don't know. It says diorama noun, world within a world, and that's bolded, and then it just got two other definitions. And the reason why it says a world within a world at the very top, even though that's not technically the real definition, and it's bolded, is because that's what Dana described the album as. And then on the back, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, probably not. You probably can't see this, but these are just the tracks of the album, all of them. So yeah, so I made that, and that actually ended up looking pretty good. So I'm happy about that shirt. And then the fifth shirt we have Young Modern, and this is the American tour, so all American dates on there. You can't really see those, but yeah. I think the main reason why I'm obsessed with him is because I feel like I owe it to them, or at least Daniel, because he's done other side projects, but because it helped me through some dark times in my life when I was going through a lot. So I mean, I thank them for that. Another thing obsessive Silverchair thing I want to get tattoos. I wanted to get, first one I wanted to get, I had to schedule an appointment still, and I'm gonna need some more money, but I want to cross my shoulder like kind of like how that on the diorama shirt was when it said Silverchair diorama, sort of like that area. I want to say in like a nice like cursive-y font, it's my time to shine like a tuna in the brine, which are lyrics from Tuna in the Brine off diorama. That song Tuna in the Brine describes me perfectly, because like a year and a half ago I was really unsocial and kind of withdrawn person, and I was always scared of doing something out of the ordinary. But that song's basically about breaking out of your shell and not letting fear rule your life, so I thought that described me perfectly, and it's actually my favorite song, favorite Silverchair song overall. And another tattoo I wanted to get was the Neon Ballroom Dancers, which is actually these right here. The Neon Ballroom Dancers are these, just the outlines of these white things. I just want that. I'm not really sure where I want that. I was actually joking about one of my friends is getting an actual like tattoo of a chair that's silver on my ass or some other place, but just shows like it's a silver chair. I don't know, I guess I find it kind of funny, I thought. And then I wanted to get DPJ, which is Daniel's initials, right somewhere like right on my hip. And I know that's pretty gay, but I don't know, I love that man. I'm always talking about Silverchair most of the time, and sometimes randomly during conversations with some of my friends I'll just bring it up. Like if they say something like oh, don't worry, like they're talking about doing something that they want to do, and then someone's worried about that it won't work out, then the other person replies, oh, don't worry, we'll find a way, and I'm like, Find a Way is a Silverchair song, and then they're like, shut up, because I always reference it, and I'm surprised they haven't beaten me up for it yet, because I always make Silverchair references. I know this technically isn't Silverchair, but Daniel did some few other side projects. The one he's currently working on right now, because Silverchair broke up. But hopefully they'll come back together. Currently he's working with Josh, I think it was Josh Wakely, Australian movie director, maker, film, I don't know, producer, something like that. and they're making something called My Mind's Own Melody, and I watched a sneak peek of it like a month and a half ago, and it was pretty good. I mean, Daniel playing on the piano was really inspirational, and it kind of brought me back to the diorama days, because Young Modern was kind of more like pop rocky, and it kind of the feel and the emotion of diorama got kind of lost, I guess, on that album, except maybe one or two songs. And you know, I think what Daniel's doing right now is actually more reminiscing of, or more preluding, or whatever you want to say, to the diorama days. And in addition to that, in 2004 he worked with Paul Mack and some other musicians. They called themselves Dissociatives, and they released a self-titled album, '04. And that was really like pop. It was super pop, but it was kind of a bubbly, happy kind of pop, and it was just it's a really fun album. You should check it out. And in 2000, Daniel, when Silverchair was on break for a year, Daniel and Paul Mack made 5 tracks, and they released it on an internet-only EP. It was called, well, the EP was also called, along with their name, I Can't Believe It's Not Rock. And some of the songs in there are really magical, so especially Home. The song Home from there is really good, so you should check that one out too. I just want to go to Australia so I can meet Silverchair and Daniel. And if I ever got the courage to tell him how he influenced my life, and how their music and his music helped me a lot. And I don't know, I just thank him. And I know I always thought about what would happen would he freak out if I just gave him a hug? Like, I don't know. I thought that was I thought it might be kind of weird, but just randomly just give him a hug, yeah, that might freak him out a bit. Alright, that concludes this video, my Silverchair obsession. Make sure you comment, rate the video, ask me anything, talk to me, subscribe, I don't know, just do whatever makes you happy. There's probably a lot more I could talk about Silverchair and Daniel, but I'm not going to, because my laptop's about to die because it's not in the charger right now. So I will get back to you guys next week, my next vlog, and see ya.